Campaign Casters is a fantasy-filled, heavy, player-populated podcast for adults. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Hail, travelers, adventurers, and heroes well met. Welcome to Campaign Casters, a high fantasy TTRPG podcast designed to introduce you to your fictional home away from home. My name is Haven.
C is for cookie, and cookie is for me.
Joseph-Lyon, and I will be your caster master for today.
We are a heavy player-populated party of not adventurers, but investigators trying to make a big name for ourselves in a big city, where this is a campaign run by 2 DMs and introducing a new 5th edition class known as the Runecaster.
If you enjoyed this episode, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Leaving a review really helps us get the word out and connect with more listeners who might enjoy the journey too. Your support means the world to us. Thank you so much for being a part of our adventure.
Casters, please present your titles.
Hey kids, it's me, Heath Chase, and I play Sig Valang.
Hey kids, I'm Jake Taylor, and today we're gonna learn about Brian Smith.
Hey guys, it's me, Adam Fox, and get ready for our lovely little buddy, Leo.
Hey kids, welcome to the Treehouse. It's Sophia Condit, and I'm playing Lycan.
Hi friends, I'm Ari Bardak Mitchell, and I play Gael, and we're gonna have a really fun day today.
Hey dudes and dudettes, I'm Nick, and I'm playing Elxdor Vernades.
Hey there, kiddos! Welcome to Haven Joseph-Lyon playing Nissa Stone. Without further ado, we present Campaign Casters. Last time we joined our investigators as they watched the sunset standing atop the capital's cliffside. Here they decided to head back to their headquarters to discuss and end the night. However, as they began to descend the cliff, riding the arcane lifts down, our party's hands began to crackle with golden flames. Realizing their oath to fervor had been broken, we saw as 2 lanky purple hands crushed the metal beneath, an Oathkeeper seeking to fulfill its duty. In an instant, the LGPI engaged. Leo flew after the lift's attendant, falling 500 feet as Sig climbed underneath to fight the horrific warden. Nissa and Alxador in turn followed suit, attempting to stop the celestial creature as Lycan sent roots tearing through the being's nerve endings. Eventually, the Keeper was vanquished by a psychic lance delivered through Gael's iridescent magic. Woo. Licking their wounds, our investigators eventually found their way home. Here, Riker informed them of Pippi's employment, looking into conspiracies in the city as an undercover entity. Standing inside, the party began to discuss the events of the day, leading Sig to reveal that he was indeed the Nightrend. This creature, fabled as Galgrados' boogeyman, took advantage of Sig granting his wish while warping its full extent, killing his father, however, killing his mother and little sister too. Eventually, the LGPI turned in for the night as we saw a slew of separate moments. Sig set up in Leo's room as Nissa wrote to their mistress, detailing a mission continuing on. Alxador fell asleep with regret toward a broken oath as Gael began to paint and scrawl colors across the inside of their room. Brian learned of a secret library through the demon Ynir as Leo and Lycan discussed of dates with dates, finally leading the lot to their slumber. As trances set in and sleep overtook the night, we saw as Lycan began to dream once more. Not of anything in fantasy, but of memory and in the past. We saw as number 5 sat in a hexagonal cage, surrounded by a crowd as Cerbis welcomed them in and told them of this false version of a Spriggan's blessing. As the crowd began to creep forward, this blue being, that of Leo, tried to keep the group back as a little girl got past his sight and made her way over to number 5. Number 5 delivered a small blossom to this girl, inciting the crowd to stampede forward. With fingers prodding and poking toward the Spriggan, she felt confusion and rage well within inside of her. as thorns shot out toward the crowd. Screams rung through the greenhouse as we saw Cerbis in the corner standing, smiling. And as the dream fades, we now join our entire party as they begin to slumber. As Lycan hears outside Les beginning to yell, knocking on the door. Guys, we have a bit of a problem out here. And as soon as you hear that, Lycan, I would say from everyone else's perspective, this is almost happening all at the same time. Riker basically comes out and is talking to Les and runs upstairs and starts knocking on everyone's doors, being like, guys, we have an emergency. And you almost hear as like he is like fumbling, getting like more like actual pants on rather than his pajama pants and everything like that. Running through, just knocking on doors as Riker's hurriedly running through the hallway. It's probably about, you've only gotten short rest, not long rest. It's probably only been about, you went to sleep roughly around 10. I would say it's roughly 1 in the morning right now.
God damn it, that's evil.
Would we have time to put on our gear, or is this like?
I would say you are. What is everyone doing as you hear Riker like yelling out to everyone, trying to get you all to get ready to come down? Sig.
Sig's throwing his pants on and running out the door.
Yep, you see as you. Brian, what are you doing?
And Brian shoots up out of bed and then goes out into the hall to see what all the commotion's all about.
Yep, Leo?
Leo's like fully like orange right now and checks to make sure Lycan's okay, and then starts walking with you wherever you're headed.
Yeah, well, we're already outside, so probably we're talking with Les too.
Yeah, so I would say as you two come up to Les, you see as Les is standing there with a piece of parchment, a scroll in his hand. You see it has golden etchings on the paper itself, but it's wrapped up. You can see it bleeding through the papyrus. And you see golden rods that would be used to open and close the scroll. And you see as Les looks over to you, oh, hey guys, I'm sorry to wake you. I'm sure we'll have to wait for everyone else, but Callista sent me because the Delcrook district right now has an apartment building that was found by Gael, the one that had the whatever the symbol is of the hidden, and apparently there's a bunch of inanimate objects that are spewing out of the apartment building right now. So they need a lot of backup. Currently, the Goshen Watch of the Delcrook district is over there with Chief Warwick, but we need to get over there. And I have this to get us hopefully over there in time so we don't have to go across the entire city. You see as he holds up the scroll. I would say eventually you all run down with armor and gear on, only having this short rest amount of health, and whatever spell slots and stuff have not been recovered, just to be clear. And you see as you all run downstairs, eventually greeting Les as he fills you all in, as he just did with Leo and Lycan, about the fact that currently in the Delcrook district, there's an apartment building that was the one that you were talking about with Callista that had the symbol. Apparently right now, out of the front gates or the front doors, there's a bunch of inanimate objects that are running through. Residents are trying to get out of the building and stay safe, as a Goshen Watch members are trying to ensure that these inanimate objects don't start wandering the city. And you see as Les pulls out this scroll and he's holding it, he starts to open it forward and he says, this is a teleportation scroll based off the fact that I've never seen the area itself. I can't really cast this. Which one of you has, I think Gael, most likely you have seen this building, so you are going to have to cast this.
Oh, okay. Yes. They're still like wiping sleep out of their eyes, but they grab it and they're like, somehow I'm going to do magic right now. Does everyone, will it just know that we're all going to the same place? Do we have to like hold hands or something?
Basically, we have to at least be touching one another so that we are aware of that fact, and you have to read from the scroll.
Okay. Great.
You've got this, Gael.
Mm-hmm.
We got this.
You see as Nissa also is out here and like everyone starts holding on.
You know, chain link.
Yeah, chain link up.
Everyone hold hands.
Oh, yes.
Sig activates his rights just in case we need them.
Perfect. So, Gael, how do you think this looks whenever you read from the scroll?
Like magically speaking?
Mm-hmm.
is it just like in common? Is it in another language?
It is in common.
Okay, cool. You know, I have so many languages. I'd probably be able to speak it. Let me use more of my languages. No. So honestly, they're just as groggy as they are. They're just like, this is the moment where I have to lock in, and they do. And as they're kind of reading, it's almost like a little breeze starts to ripple through the parchment and through their hair and around like everyone, and that slowly fills with, again, this like color shifting magic. And
yeah, I would say you all see, as you chain link up, you see this multicolored changing magic that starts to surround all of you. And here's the thing. The thing about teleport is that it's very interesting depending on how many times you have seen the place and how familiar you are with said location. Based off the fact that you've only seen this really like once or twice, maybe in passing, and have remembered this just from your memory, this goes into what I would consider the scene casually. Which means I am basically going to need either, Gael, you can roll this, or we can have one of the other players roll this. I need a D100 rolled, so that's 2 D10s, one.
I got the ball.
No.
All right, sorry, you do your thing. I got it.
There you go.
Oh, I got another ball.
Yeah, I have one as well.
2 balls.
Okay, so just so everyone's clear on this.
3 balls.
Just so everyone's clear on this, what can basically happen is if you roll too low, a mishap can occur. If you roll slightly higher than that, you are in the similar area. If you roll even higher than that, you're a little off target. If you're even higher than that, you're on target. So that's.
Is there any bonuses that we add to this, or is
You don't
it just
get any bonuses.
fucking flat? Okay,
Yep.
well, I feel like it has to be me.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh bother. I think that's a 92. So
Wow.
Give it a good
Okay.
pressure test.
Gail, with a 92, how do you focus in on this location in your brain?
Well, as we all know, Gail has kind of a freakish memory. He'd mind things, haha. And so they just, well, for a moment, we're kind of back in the mind library. And they're shuffling through the shelves of where they know everything to kind of be. And as they select this mental book of sorts, there's an image, a direct image of that symbol and of the building that they remember. And they just sort of focus on that image and are like, let's get everyone there.
Yeah, I would say as you focus on this image, closing your eyes, riffling through this mind library, everyone else around you see as the colors begin to spin around you like that of a giant orb encapsulating you. And as it begins to encapsulate, you see almost like little bits and bobs of memories from Gael just popping up as they pass by. And eventually you hear as it, and you blip for a second as you see the ground disappears. The orb is only beneath you and you are floating in an almost anti-gravity white space. And you land as you reform right in front of this building. As you arrive on the scene, you are greeted by civilians running out of a 5-story building. With red bricks and cream-based awnings, you see this building supporting a small white snapdragon with eyes painted on its south-facing wall as you approach closer. Goshen Watch members clad in silver and dark aqua clash against escaping furniture that is beginning to hobble into the streets. Familiar in stature against the inanimate force, you see Chief Warwick holding a horseman's pick. Similar to that of a warhammer, you see as she bashes down on the incoming objects, using the longer edge to rake in the remaining body of the mimic attempting to eat her. You see this lolling tongue that has teeth on its edges as more teeth try and chomp down. As they like grab around her leg, she bashes down onto the tongue as it yelps almost like a dog, and she pulls it closer and bashes into it with the side of her body. as you see her dispose of this mimic, you get closer and she sees you and she meets all of your gazes and says, "We got this covered out here. Run inside and make sure the other residents are safe." You see as all these Agoshan Watch members are running around and just taking care of these mimics. I assume you all run it.
Yes.
Cool. So, how are you all going to run in? That's my general question for you, because there are 5 floors, so you have to make sure that you dispose of any mimics that are inside of this building.
God, why do we keep getting stuck in fucking buildings where things are
Do
going
we want to
wrong?
portal again? Is that helpful?
I don't know if I. Oh, your portal. Sorry, I'm sleepy. Perhaps it was very effective last time.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to the third. Well, I don't know. Are we
Well,
in initiative or?
Well, yeah, so I'm just letting you decide what you're doing before we even go into an initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the top floor.
Yes, I mean, and
work
I
my way
can.
down.
I could probably help. Lycan get up higher. I don't know who else I could carry most reasonably, but how
I was going to
tall
say
is
all
this?
of these windows are completely intact. So there's nothing that has been
Building's not burning.
It's not a burning building. It's not as dire of a consequence or anything like that.
Yeah.
It is just you see like literally as you get here, there's probably about 10 to 20 Agoshan Watch guards on duty right now that are each fighting mimics as they're like pouring out of this area.
Okay.
You don't see a bunch pouring out anymore. You see a couple residents like running off out of the way so that they don't get hurt. But you could assume that there might be more mimics or whatever these things are within inside of this actual apartment building itself.
Maybe, do we want to do like a like team A, team B sort of thing, where like some teams at the top, some teams at the bottom, we keep going till we meet at the middle?
That's actually supremely smart.
I think that'll cover more ground, so then we can take care of more.
All right, what's our split?
Okay.
Sig should go to the top. Brian should go to the top. Nissa should go to the top, maybe.
I can go to the top, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our
Elsa
climbing.
will-
The rest of us want to go on the bottom then, or?
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Sure.
can stay with
Okay.
you.
It's perfect. You see as Brian, Nissa, and Sig all start running up the stairs as the 4 of you start to move forward through the bottom floor. Now, can everyone roll me some initiative, please?
Maybe.
I'm gonna be using Gabe's dice he gave me.
Ooh, good idea. Good idea.
Oh yeah, 19. Thank you, Gabe.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, not so good for me. That's okay. Then.
Well, let's see how Gabe does for me.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Yeah. All right. So, Gail, what'd you get?
Unfortunately, I got a 7. But
7.
that's okay.
Elxidor.
21.
21. I need to roll for Nissa. Sig.
How's a 26?
26
Damn.
is brilliant. Leo.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty. Wow, damn. Everyone's rolling really well right
11.
Not me.
now. 11. I need to add you. Brian, what'd you get? Natural 20?
Natural 20 plus 5.
Oh, so 25.
Yeah.
Damn. Everyone rolled really high today.
I gotta
not
get,
me.
I gotta get the alert feat back because I had a
It's
plus
okay.
9 when I was a level 9 rogue.
I used all my luck on that D100 roll. I need everyone to understand how close 92 is to 1. I need everyone to understand how close that is.
Oh, wow.
I honestly thought it was a 1. And I was like,
Yeah, I saw it.
uh-oh.
I
Sorry,
know.
what'd you get for Lycan?
11.
11, thank you. Because I just have to manually enter you in here.
That's fine. Yeah, I shouldn't have jumped the gun.
No worry. And then Nissa, if I can figure out what their initiative is. That is a 12. Not bad. Alrighty. So, Sig, you go first as you start climbing up these stairs. You reach to the top floor. I'll say that's not part of initiative. That's not part of the actual like turn. We're not going to waste time just running upstairs.
Yeah.
So as you get up to the top, Sig, I would say, yes, Sig, as you get up to the top of this floor, you see as a couple residents pass by you slowly running down the stairs, and you see up at this top floor in the hallway, it's just one hallway ahead, like a normal apartment building, but very fantasy full in terms of the fact that all of this on the outside was made of red brick. Inside of here, it's almost like those off-white canvas walls that are typically found in taverns. And you see as you follow down, there's sconces that are lit with candle lights just adorning the hallways. At each door is made of wood as you're passing by, and there's probably about, I want to say like, it's a tall building, but it's a little smaller in terms of its overall like apartmentship. So there's 10, I would say there's 15 rooms on each floor. So down this hallway, as you are running past these 15 rooms, you see the room in the direct center of this hallway is the only door that is slightly open. And you see from there, filling the hallway, thousands of pieces of paper flying and floating in between that start to float almost like that of a flock of birds circling around something. And you see as it all like stops and it turns your direction. All right, that's your turn. What are you gonna do? You see this mass of papers floating.
Can I clarify something real quick?
Yes, absolutely.
With the Champion's Blessing, is that technically a separate thing from Runecaster, or is that still a rune mana point in the same way?
It is its own separate mana point.
Okay, so I used that the other night. I still have a rune mana point.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Tito's Lighter.
Perfect.
So Sig pulls out a copper piece, scribes a little rune, flicks it, and he's aiming to hit them with it. I inscribe an object. When it hits, it creates a blinding light, destroying the thrown object. And additionally, if they're touching the object, they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Okay, so con save?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let me roll this one. That's natural 20.
Well, fuck me. Then they're fine.
You see, how do you release this rune? How do you inscribe it and everything?
I have a piece of chalk. Pull out a copper piece from my little gauntlet, inscribe the rune on the copper piece, and just flick it like you would like to a barkeep to be like, hey, here's a tip.
You see as you flick it, it begins to light a flame, and you see as it goes forward through the air, and you see as this paper turning, looking at you, parts to the walls, covering everything, almost like the sticky notes that cover the Office Space movie, if you've ever seen it, that like go across, or specifically from Bruce Almighty whenever he asks for all the prayers to be on sticky notes, and it covers the entire scene. You see as they stick to the walls and avoid it as the coin extinguishes, hitting the ground and plinking onto the floor. What else are you doing with your turn?
I'm gonna bonus action transform.
Okay, bonus action transform. You see as your bones start to crack and everything like that, as you start to loom in this hallway, your head touching the ceiling as you grow into Rathul once more. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that is the end of
Okay, Brian, you're up. As you also round the corner, you see as as Sig flicks forward this coin, these papers go against the walls, the coin extinguishes, Sig starts to turn into this crocodilian visage as you see the paper fly back out into the center around the coin now that it's extinguished.
Wait, so the paper was on the wall and now it's back in the center.
Yeah, so now it's starting to float around again since the fire's extinguished and gone.
Is it like becoming one big mass, or
it's almost like they're working in tandem like a hive mind.
Okay, like a swarm.
Swarm of paper, yes.
Oh.
Brian is not. He's thinking that like with all these papers swirling around, they're gonna be really hard to hit, like with a singular slash, and so he's gonna want to get multiple blades at once, all going at the same time, and so he's gonna unsheath his sword, flip the sheath upside down, and all the daggers he stores in the infinite sheath are gonna come out and start spinning around in a cloud of daggers.
Very cool. Very cool.
Damn, you took my spell.
Cloud of daggers.
Yeah, a cloud of daggers, and I'll deal with the consequences of you seeing that later. But
Oh god.
so I'm just gonna focus it on where the paper's forming.
Yes.
There's nothing to hit, is there? Just it's in it.
Yeah, it's in it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Boop boop.
As someone who
So
used
does it
that
have to
spell-
roll dexterity save or something like that?
Oh,
Because my guess is yes.
I don't. Let me see. You conjures right now.
no, it's just
Each creature in that
there.
area takes 4
Right.
slashing damage.
when
Nothing
it
wrong with that.
enters the spell's area.
Cool.
Or
Yeah,
if
it also takes damage if it enters.
Yeah.
Or if it ends its turn there.
starts its turn there. Well, that's what mine says. Is your sand?
It says end.
Oh, I think I have legacy. I think that's why.
So
It's
you have the
different.
updated version.
I have the updated version?
Yeah,
Or-
you do.
Yeah. You,
Okay. So if it ends its turn in the cloud,
Yes.
it'll take damage. It takes damage only once per turn.
Rude that they changed that.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
can mine?
That's a rude ass change.
Can mine still be what it's been?
I was gonna say it should be start of the turn because then you're not actually dealing
that
any
makes
damage.
sense.
Yeah, I know.
Oh god, I have to do math. It's so early. That's gonna be
For our players and us.
12 damage, 12 slashing damage.
12 slashing.
Which I feel
Yeah,
like slashing is probably super effective
friggin'
against
early for
paper, but
everybody.
it's also a mimic, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
I tried to light it on fire. It didn't work.
Well, he just missed. They all went to the sides.
And then no, I'm not gonna do.
I would
that.
say as you're thinking about what you're thinking about, you see as you release all these daggers, they float out into the air. It's almost like a battle between paper and daggers as you see some paper folds around daggers and tries to keep them inside as like others other daggers pierce through. It's almost like a miniature war.
It's giving
aerial war.
It's
just
giving
like
rock paper scissors.
exactly,
Yeah.
literally.
quick, Sig, throw a rock. Yeah, I mean that'll be it.
Perfect. That's the end of Brian's turn. As we pan away from upstairs, we are now downstairs with the rest of you. We now have Leo, Lycan, Gael, and Elxidor downstairs. Elxidor, on this first floor, go ahead and give me a luck check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh my God.
Okay, with a natural 20, you guys are running through this entire area, and there's no mimics left on this bottom floor. I would say easily it's not a part of everyone's turn. You make it up to the second floor, and on the second floor, you see as you see this side table, almost like that of a nightstand. Starts to move forward, and you see as it just like walked out of this one door, like rather close to you, the only door on this floor very similar to everything going on upstairs. Only one door has actually been open. There's a couple that are open just from like very clearly people running out after all of these different things going on, but you see this one side table walk out with an open maw with blood dripping down
Oh my God.
its face.
Oh.
What are you going to do as you see this thing comes around?
Cool. I pull out my Yikwa that turns into a retractable trident. It's like cha-ching, and like with 2 prongs coming out. And I'm casting Thunderous Smite onto my weapon. And I'm just kind of it came out of that room, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Batter up, and I'm just gonna come up and swing at this mimic.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
Wonderful. There we go. Attack. Hey, dirty 20.
That hits.
Wonderful.
Believe it or not.
Nice, Helxidor. And I would need the mimic to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. That is an 11, so fails.
11. Cool. As I hit it, it is going to take 8, 9, 10, 13 slashing.
Yeah.
And 6 thunder as I smack it away from the door, and I'm going inside the room.
Okay. Yeah, so you boom smack it away from the room. You see as it like actually hits into the side, a bit of its furnishments starting to chip on the wall, on the canvas walls beside. I would say in this room, as you enter this room, you are met by a living room. In this living room, you see a normal couch, a normal chair, and you see a kitchenette off to the side. To the left, there is a small hallway that that has 2 doors to the right and left, and 1 door to the furthest wall.
Okay. Is there any blood trail of where this mimic?
You see a blood trail of the bottom of the nightstand has like scratched itself across, coming from one of the doors in the hallway that leads to the right and to the left.
Okay, I'll go into the right door.
Okay, I would say as you run into the right door, you see in this first bedroom. This bedroom is each one of these bedrooms is rather small. The living room makes up more of the area, almost like our apartment. And you see in this room a bed, an area where there once was a nightstand, a window that has an open window with curtains flowing out of it, as well as in the center of the bed, with the closet still completely closed to the left. You see in the center of the bed a Earth Genasi man who has blood covering the covers and sheets and no life in his eyes.
Yeah.
You see huge bite marks in the side of his stomach that have the very clear teeth and indentations, and no literally almost I want to say it's probably about a foot in diameter.
Bite marks. Yeah. Is it acidic?
I would say if you're going to look at this will be your bonus action, but give me an insight or investigation check.
Insight. Woo! Oh, Gabe, dude, you're stellar. 26.
Okay, with the 26, yes, you see as this blood is almost boiling because the acid has fused with it.
Yeah. Oh no. And Elxor, I'm sure he doesn't have enough movement, but he's making his way towards the left room, and then that'll be the end of his turn.
Yep, that's the end of his turn. Leo, you are up as you see Elxor run down this hallway, bash into this thing, and enter through a room that has blood kind of just little droplets of blood from this thing's maw. What are you doing as you see this thing just get bashed into the side of this?
I'm gonna look forward towards the door and look back at the thing. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what to do. And uninstinctually going to accidentally cast Flame Blade. So I have swords as well.
Yeah.
And the swords, not as similar to what Confident Leo's looked like, where he had more of a sleek angled on his swords. This is more like his arms turn into more long swords.
Yes.
More of a straight laced look to them. Got to do my wild magic roll first.
Okay.
So my original number is at a 4. I got a natural 1.
Oh boy!
So let me get the old.
And I will note that Leo is currently standing next to Lycan and Gale.
Emotion.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Emotion.
He's looking towards the door and where that mimic was. So he's
God.
also, if anything's in front, it's towards them at least. So. Oh wait, shoot! Part 2 also happens as well.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Anger.
So we're gonna start with part 1.
been a minute.
And then we'll figure out what happens next. Well, yeah, normal Leo for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
The dude wants to be free.
It's still Leo though, so.
Yeah.
All right, that was cocked. Hold on, I'm gonna redo that. That is 30. What is 30?
I'm hurty and I'm 30.
You see Leo look, and he looks at the mimic and thinks about all the blood trail and thinking that someone is hurt. And he's like, I can't let anyone else get hurt. Okay, and I regain my lowest level expended spell slot.
Wow, that's very nice.
Lowest level expended. Oh, that's the second level, so I get that back.
Oh,
Yay!
that's a
But
good
I'm also
search.
casting Flame Blade at 4th level.
Whoa.
So you see he has a bit of confidence flow through his body, goes down to his blades, and he goes up to the mimic and is gonna slice it with the flame blades.
Did you figure out which version you turn into?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
As he looks down and sees that he needs
gonna
to
pad
make
it
an action.
today.
What is it, a 10? Yeah, it's a D10.
Money's on confidence. Bring him back.
Watch it come back.
Anger.
You see, as he looks towards this mimic, and he's like, as different emotions start to flow into his body and he feels rejuvenated, he's like, I gotta help my friends. As you see him turn yellow, and just start running in the direction where Elxador is.
This is a good.
Yeah, you see as this they light up and you start
and you
moving
see his
forward.
swords, instead of turning into like the long sword, it instead starts to have this like edge that almost looks like sun rays to each of like the sides of the blades.
Oh, very
As he's running the swords, and he says to Elxador, he's like, "What do you want me to do?"
Go into the left room. Yes. See if
All right.
anyone is alive.
I got it. Anything for you, buddy. And he runs to the left door, and he goes through the left door.
Yeah, I would say you enter into this other door similar to that of the room that Elxador was in. It is a very small area. There is not a window in this room, as this is the one that's closest to the actual interior wall. But you do see a closet to the left. You see a bed in the center, one nightstand on the side, and a couple in this room. I would say you see a bunch of different pictures and paintings of a couple people together on the walls. Actually, give me a perception check so I know how much I can tell.
Perception check. Also, this version of Leo has advantage on insight checks and disadvantage on intimidation checks.
Oh.
This is perception.
Yep.
Also, I will say the wild magic surge happened off of Gabe's dice.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh my gosh. Perception check, you said?
Yeah.
That is 9. I rolled a 5 on the die.
Okay, with a 9, you just see random people all together in these different pictures. And you look down, and as you look down at the foot of the bed closest to the closet, you see a little teddy bear on top of a body with the face being covered by the teddy bear, and you just hear... The body is that of a adult woman who is a water genasi, as you see as her face is being feasted upon. And she's laying here. What do you do?
I'm like, hey, that's not very nice. I'm guessing it's the teddy bear that's doing this.
Yes, and you see as it like turns around, and instead of having the eyes of a normal teddy bear, you see 4 eyes on each side of its head as it turns around with its mouth opening up and a tongue lolling out to the side.
Oh, and he swipes without even realizing. He's like, ew.
Yeah, go ahead and try and make an attack for me.
Let me do I'm gonna switch dice. Gabe, I'm sorry, your die's great, but it's not rolling good right now. Don't worry, neither are mine. That's a 10.
10. That misses.
Darn. He's like, oh.
Yeah, you see as you swipe, you see as it just stands there and it starts standing on its hind legs, the person beneath it not breathing. You see as it starts to slowly lumber forth, it's like cotton unbalanced as its shoulders lead forward.
Well, that is not good, mister.
Is that the end of your turn?
I will also say, with Happy Leo is smaller than the other Leos, so he's now closer to the size of Lycan.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, so
little.
this teddy bear is not nearly as big as you. Yeah. But you see as it's comparable. Like it could definitely attack you.
Don't like
Is he
that.
3 feet tall?
I'd say normally Leo is around 6 feet tall.
Okay, so you
I'd
might
say
be
he's
like 4.
more on 4.
Yeah, 4 feet. So slightly taller. Yeah. Not slightly, but by a foot.
Yeah.
You so that's the end of your turn?
Let me make sure. I have Seeking Spell, which makes it I can spend 2 sorcery points to reroll my d20 to hit,
Yes.
as long as I've missed.
Absolutely.
Boom, boom. I'm gonna do that. That is 17 plus 7.
Way better. Definitely hits. You see as you miss on the first time and your hand just turns back around and blazes backward.
You need to think about what you've done.
Yeah, you see as it
I need to
comes back through trying to cut through.
That's 5d6 that I'm going to do of fire damage. That's 20 fire damage.
20 fire damage. Yeah, you see as you blaze through this thing, it's still alive, but it definitely, it's cindering as you see embers just like lightly off of it after you slice through this thing. And your turn now?
Yeah.
Okay, you see as it is now this thing's turn, as it has these embers on half the side of it, you see as it moves slow, but you're close, so it like just jumps up trying to attack onto your face.
We can talk about this.
And it's going to try and attack you. Its first... let me see. How many attacks does this thing get? Okay, it completely misses you as you see as this thing tries to jump up and completely like hits into the wall and slides down and turns back around trying to attack you once more. That is the end of its turn, though. It can only make one attack per turn.
And maybe this anger is coming from somewhere. If you want, we can talk about it.
And as you say that, we shift back upstairs as Brine, Sig, and Nissa. Nissa is not fully up the stairs yet, but is coming up. And
Nissa!
Working on it. You hear as they're like running up all the stairs, like trying to get up everything. Annika's not big enough to fit in here, so I would not say that Annika's like running around the stairwell.
So she's chomping on a mimic outside.
Yes, exactly. You just we pan outside as Annika's digging into one of these mimics. I would say you both are further away. You see as can you roll, Brian? Can you roll the amount of damage that the daggers do before it leaves the zone for the papers?
Yeah.
Because it's definitely going to come barreling toward you. But
yeah.
That's gonna be wow. Yeah, it's not bad.
Another 12.
Wow. Damn.
Not the blades, the daggers.
Okay. With another 12.
Ignore that.
Okay. With 12 more points, you see again as this miniature battle continues on, and eventually the paper realizes that it's not winning this battle and decides to turn once more your direction. And you see as it flies forward toward the both of you. It's going to try and make multiple attacks on both of you. No. That's a natural one. It misses as you see as they try to chomp down, and the flame almost cinders off of your hand still from the coin, and they try and warp around it. I'm going to use a different die because no freaking way.
No, use that same one. It's good. Yay! Good. Keep going.
Roll luck check between the two of you to see which one that these guys are going
Gabe,
against.
Come on, Gabe.
Do me well, Gabe. That's cocked. What'd you get?
14.
10. Yes!
Okay, so
Gabe!
Sig, you see as this thing got a 24 to hit and is going to
holy macaroni.
Hey, it's better that it hits you, quite frankly. I have half the amount of hit points you do.
That's going to be 23 points of slicing damage as they don't chomp down on you, but they paper cut through your skin as they cross. But as they are passing across you, can you go ahead and give me a perception check as they are passing across you? And I will say, as these things cut into you, you see as the paper begins to stick into you like that of darts.
Okay. Perception. How's 2 16s?
Okay, I would say with a 16, you see as these slips of paper stick into the side of you, slicing across your arms. You see as they grab on with almost like an adhesive, like glue, like sticking into your wounds. And as you look to each paper, you see a small marking of what almost looks like runes on each side of the paper. For each and every piece.
Oh, I love that.
And
who wrote all? Who took the time to write this down?
I would say, Brian, you see as these things come in and slice across Sig, and in this instant, as some of them slice, you see almost like that of sharks or that of like a hive mind that has been instructed. You see as all the other paper surrounding begins to like almost vibrate and slams into Sig, engulfing him. Sig, you feel as paper starts to go down your throat and you are going to be blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe.
Oh my god.
At the beginning of your next turn, you can roll a Constitution saving throw. But as, let me make sure.
Bye, Sig.
Dude, this paper that's on your face just says, "Dear Santa, I wanted to get a teddy bear for Christmas."
Yes, so you see as this all of this surrounds you and starts climbing down your throat. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as they start to suffocate you.
God.
I'm chilling.
Oh my gosh.
That is the end of its turn. It's now Nissa's turn as Nissa turns the corner, seeing Sig covered in paper. What the fuck has happened in literally 6 seconds? You see, as
it's that fucking rug.
yeah, you get very muffled and in the back of your throat as you have all this paper shoving itself down, like that of a spitball but bigger. I would say Nissa is going to doesn't really want to hurt Sig. Nissa is going to pull back their bow and release 3 clouds of darkness that hit onto the paper but not onto Sig, because this is more of a save DC for those specific creatures. So let me go ahead and have this thing roll some con saves. First one succeeds. Second one fails. Last one succeeds. So they are going to take 4 points of cold damage, and it can't use reactions until the start of his next turn. Cool. As a bonus action, we see as Nissa for the first time is going to expend 3 sorcery points.
Let's go.
And you see as Nissa forms in front of them, they put their bow in front of them and release as the bow begins to float in the air and writing scrawls against the side of the actual bow itself. And in front of it, from the sides of not where the string is, but from the sides of the bow, forms a shield of light in front. This is called refraction shield. So if Nissa is attacked while the shield is in place, whenever a creature within... Yeah, so whenever a creature within 5 feet of Nissa hits a melee attack, the shield flashes. Hits Nissa with a melee attack, the shield flashes and deals damage in response. Nice. That is the end of Nissa's turn. Lycan, you are up. As you are downstairs, you see as this side table is getting itself back up from being hit to the side. Leo and Elxidor have run into this room that was open. That is what you currently see.
We were still on the first
level.
level.
Second floor. On second floor.
Now we're on the second level.
Second floor, yes.
I understand. I'm gonna go over to the night table.
Yeah, nice.
It would like to invoke an improvised rune.
Yes.
Let's go improv.
My thought with this is it's like a slime mold, where slime molds have their own kind of consciousness, where they have a memory to them.
Yeah.
They're not like really conscious, but they have a memory. So I'm thinking it will take Lycan's memory, and I want to essentially almost try to take over control of this night stand.
Yeah.
It's wood.
Yes.
Maybe that's a possibility.
I like this idea a lot. Yes.
How should I achieve that?
So what's probably going to have to make is my guess is a wisdom saving throw, because you're basically trying to charm it into working for you.
I like that.
So I'll have it roll. What is your runic DC?
16.
16. Wisdom saving throw, that is a 14, so it fails.
Yes. Great. It is now under my control.
Describe how this looks whenever you do it.
So it's like this yellowish, greenish slime mold that she pulls like a little piece of it off of her and like places it on the table and then carves a rune into her hand. That's kind of like a slimy little squiggly bubble. Mm-hmm. And the word's gonna be control. And the slimy, goopy substance is going to completely coat the table.
Yeah, you see as it starts covering the top side of it. And you see as this table beforehand had a couple eyes starting to open and it's maw bloodied. You see as it sits upright and looks to you.
Can one of its legs be like a tail?
Yeah, you see that.
Happy. Good table.
Just blood dripping from its maw.
Oh my god.
We're going to the 3rd floor. Come with me. And we're gonna
sees it. It like continues, you hear just as it starts following behind you.
This is the episode where Lycan gets a new pet and it's a table.
So yeah, I'm gonna start heading towards the 3rd floor, but that'll be my turn.
Yeah,
with this table.
I'll say as you're getting to top floor, just to describe what you do when you get there. as you're looking down this hallway, very similar to the others, there's actually there's a couple doors that are open because of people running out, but you do see one last problem in this floor. You see a curtain that has come to life, and inside of the curtain, you see two people that are trying to escape as it's holding them on each side, almost like choking them as they're trying to grasp toward their collarbones. And that's what you see toward the end of your turn.
Great.
Gail, you're up.
So
you see it like him juts past you with this weird dog-like mimic.
I'm gonna ride on the table.
Yeah, you see as it, and you're able to
hop on, Gael.
Start riding forward.
Yeah. So Gael is. I don't think Gael can also fit on this table. Certainly.
No.
So they're just gonna, chuckle at the notion. They're probably gonna follow up because seeing that threat's taken care of, they're like, Leo and Elxador can take care of anything else going on right there. So they're gonna follow up to the third floor.
And you see this, these two people trying to grab at their collarbones, trying to get this off of them.
Great. So you said that the curtain is pulled taut between them.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, Gail's gonna see that. And I'm gonna flavor this. They're going to almost stick their hand into their book and pull out this illustrative dagger, and they're gonna run towards it and try to slash the curtain in half between the people.
Absolutely. I think that's perfectly fine.
Great. So I just wanted to flavor it because I feel like they wouldn't have a dagger, but I just want to do something. How is a 21 to hit
that
this
hits.
curtain?
That definitely hits.
Great. So it's not gonna do a ton of damage, but okay. That's literally 3 damage.
Okay, yeah, you see as you nick through it, it starts to tear at one of the sides.
Make it a little bit come apart.
Absolutely.
Great. So I'm gonna do that. And then Yale's gonna look back to Lycan and be like, this is certainly a situation. Be careful with you and your table. And I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration.
Aw.
Perfect. And your turn?
Yes, D8 to add to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Great.
And your turn?
Yeah, end of my turn.
Coolio. All right, that means it's the chair's turn. So, what would you like it to do, Lycan? You see as this chair's sitting beneath you? Yeah, this nightstand. Sorry.
I'm riding it like a horse.
Yep, you see as it panting like a dog.
So it has a mouth. Yes.
Yeah, it does have a mouth.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna tear at the hem of the curtain and try to let one of the people free.
Yeah, it's going to. Yeah, you hear as it growls. It actually did really well. It got a 24 to hit, so this thing's going to deal 7 points of piercing damage. To this.
Good table! Good table!
You see, as it starts shaking it around, pulling the two people on each side, bringing it taut, not loosening it a bit. You see as this curtain is now stuck within its bite itself. Okay. And it's actually going to take one more D8, which it got an 8 for acid damage because it's dealing acid damage down onto this thing. But this other thing's a mimic, so it doesn't take any acid damage. Yeah. Unfortunate. That's the end of its turn. Sig, you are up as we scroll back up to the top. The top floor, you are currently being drowned by paper. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
How's a 17?
A 17 succeeds. What do you do to try and pull all of this paper out of your throat?
Sig's gonna just start when a magician has that scarf and it just keeps coming. He's just
yeah, but comparatively to a magician, you just see crumpled up balls of paper that have mucus and saliva just coating them as you pull them out of your mouth. Go ahead and tell me what else you're doing for the rest of your turn.
For the first time, Sig is gonna change his Crimson Right from psychic damage to fire damage.
Awesome.
He's gonna take 5 fire damage while doing that.
How does this look whenever you change it?
So as it goes from like usually the psychic damage are like these black shadowy wisps that travel through the air.
Yeah.
And the wisps just like all stop for a moment, and then it just and his fists light up with a glowing. Then the tattoos look like heated metal.
Yes. Yeah, you see as they start to glow like that of a sword about to be quenched.
Yeah. Am I grappled still, or
yes, you are still grappled because you didn't use a turn to try and get out of the grapple yet, but it is not engulfing you. They are two separate things.
And to get out of the grapple, that's a whole action.
That's a whole action.
I'd rather start punching.
Okay.
Both my attacks. How's a natural 20?
Natural 20 hits.
And a 18.
Both hit.
Cool. Let's start with the natural 20. That's double damage dice, right? I don't double my crimson right?
Correct.
Just the damage.
Oh, wait, no. Your crimson right is part of the damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then yes.
Okay.
You should be.
Yeah. Crimson right.
That's 12 bludgeoning and 8 fire damage.
All right, 12 bludgeoning and 8 fire. You see as you use this fire, you see as it's...
I lied. It wasn't 12. There's plus more. Give me a second. 16 bludgeoning.
Okay, so 4 more. Yeah, you see as the flame ignites across onto the papers on your body, and you see as they start to like singe and start to like peel back as you see the ash starts to spread up their paper forms. Seems like it's doing more damage.
Yeah, and then my next attack is 8 bludgeoning and 1 fire.
Okay. Great. Is that the end of your turn? Or are you doing something else?
I'm gonna hit it with the brand of castigation because it hit me, or because I hit it with an active right.
So you're taking it off of Urban.
I am.
Cool.
Anytime it deals damage to either me or a creature within 5 feet of me, it takes 2 psychic damage.
Great. All right, end of your turn.
Yep.
Cool, Brian, you're up as you see as these papers start to singe as Sig is starting to hit them. They're not looking like overall hurt. You see still hundreds more pieces of paper still circling around the two of you as Nissa stands back and is shooting through this shield-like bow. What do you do?
Is there a clear, like, central piece of paper that I can identify?
I would say you don't even need to roll anything. There's not a central piece. They all work in tandem.
Okay, so there's not one that like sticks out as, hey, attack me.
Yeah, it's not like
no.
one that's like controlling all of them. It's that all of them are basically based off how Sig can see it, Sig is looking at it and they all have the same rune in the exact same writings and scrawlings within them, meaning they are technically all part of the same rune.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Brian's gonna do just a wide slash in the air and try to hit as many as he can with the Covenant.
Yes, go for it.
Don't fail me. I can't even see what number that is.
It's a 10.
Oh, cool. So 17 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent.
Let's freaking go.
Can I get sneak attack damage?
Well, he is Sig is next to you.
Yes.
All right.
So can I step 5 feet away and then make my attack?
Well, how's it read?
You don't need advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against a creature. If you are within 5 feet of it, no other creatures are within 5 feet of you, and you don't have disadvantage.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yes. So you just step away.
step slightly to the side.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, don't want to hit you. And then swing the blade. Okay. Hit. So that's... Oh, brother.
Damn.
Well, no, it's 2 1s and 2 6s, so kind of balances. That's gonna be 20 damage.
Okay.
And then I gotta roll a d6 to determine what effect I have. Grapple?
Okay, so you just start grabbing. You see, actually, I would say as you start swinging your sword, you see as your sword starts basically grasping onto, and I would say you see it as like this flavoring, like as this blade is glowing purple, you see as almost like little fingers of Ynir's are grabbing onto, like, from the actual blade, just little, like, fingertips that are metallic and black that are grabbing onto things.
Awesome.
And I would say as you're, like, slashing forward and you see these little fingertips, for a second you see in the reflection of the blade Ynir's face go across.
Oh, that's sick as fuck.
Hey, can I make a perception check real quick?
Actually?
Yeah, just to
Yeah.
see if I see that.
Oh god, is it like it's visible?
It's visible.
Oh.
That's a 19. I think I saw it.
Yeah, you saw. I would say for the first time, Sig, as Brian is slashing, you see just slightly enough on the edges of the blades, the fingertips, that is very visible.
Mhm.
And for a second, you could have sworn you saw almost like a porcelain mask, red eyes, and yellow triangles. Is that the end of your turn, Brian?
No, I'm gonna stab with a dagger as well.
Coolio.
Just stab a different.
You just pluck it out of the air.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna start making a kebab on one dagger. That's gonna be a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Yes.
That's good. Now we know kind of the lowest.
Mimics are pretty easy to hit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be seven, whatever damage.
Slash.
Yeah.
Whatever damage.
Or piercing. One of them.
Yeah, piercing, I think.
Yep.
And then that'll be that.
Perfect. Elxidor, you are up as you are downstairs on the second floor. You are currently walking into here. You're currently walking into the left room that Leo was in. You see this bloodied teddy bear with 8 eyes, 4 on each side, this lolling tongue, and you see as it just threw itself at Leo is on the floor next to the wall as you walk in, and it just like as it like looks up to you with fabric kind of gushing.
Yeah, I run up to it, like readjust my grip on the trident, and I like stab down into it like a pitchfork.
Yep. Go ahead, roll an attack for me.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, that hits.
Woo! Go Elxidor.
This is one of those moments where it's okay for us to kill things, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Thanks, buddy.
And you see he's completely, it's yellow, right?
Yeah, yellow.
Yeah, you see he's as Leo's completely yellow and just smiling. Well,
kind of like
he could
of,
smile.
Instead of the arcanic flame, it's almost like rays coming out the top.
Yeah.
Of like sunlight.
Yeah, beautiful solar energy.
All right, 15 piercing damage.
Nice.
And 11 thunder damage.
Whoa.
And then second attack.
What's the thunder damage from?
Thunder Smite.
Thunder Smite. Yeah, you see as you... What are you hitting with?
My trident.
Yeah, you see as you stab down, it pierces through, and inside of it, you see like little concussive grenades, almost like like fluff shooting out to the sides. And I would say the fluff is covered in blood.
No.
As you see, it's been soaked in this blood shooting out of it.
I'm just gonna step on that fucking teddy bear, pull it out, and stab again.
Yep, go for it.
Go out the door.
Cool, 19.
19 hits.
All right. Nice. 11 piercing and 6 thunder.
All right, 11 piercing and 6 thunder. You see this thing is looking pretty darn damaged. As you stick down your trident once more, releasing more wet and bloodied fluff onto the ground as it shoots out across and squelches.
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, Leo, you're up. As you see this thing on its last legs, it's trying to like pull some of its fluff back into it so it can start standing up again.
Leo's gonna run up and like pull up his sword and just like slash down.
Yep.
On it.
Go ahead and roll.
That's also a natural 20.
That hits.
Oh my God.
How would you like to do this? This thing's at 2.
I was gonna say that'd be 10d6 if I had to double the dice.
Yeah,
no. You see Leo runs up. He's like, "Hey, you don't mess with my friend!" As he just puts his sword straight through the thing's like head, And he goes, "Oh gosh, I'm so sorry." As he tries to pull it out, it rips it off. He's like, "Oh shoot!"
Yeah, you see as it's like stuck, like singeing on the edge.
Oh gosh, I'm so. Oh, let me just. And he tries to, because he doesn't have a hand, so he kind of just tries to get the other sword.
Oh, yeah, you see as it like slowly slides off.
It's like,
the blood like just boiling and evaporating on the blade.
Oh, whew. Well, that was something. We did it. Teamwork. Oh no, I can't give you a high five. Let's help the others.
You see as Elxidor nods. Nick is in the bathroom. Yes, is that the end of your turn?
I don't know if I can do anything else. Yeah, I think that is the end of my turn.
Okay, sounds good. We jump back upstairs to join Sig, Nissa, and Brian once more as the papers are surrounding both of you. It's going to try and make 2 attacks on you two, as you two are the ones that have really hit it and done more damage. First attack against Brian, that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
All right.
It's going to be 15 points of slashing damage, and they too cut into your skin. They are going to also try to attack you, Sig, as you are in this thing.
Oh, you moved away from me, didn't you, you punk?
Yeah, why?
No.
This thing is considered a huge monstrosity, so it's in both of your areas, just to be clear on that.
What did you need?
Because if you were within 5 feet, it would take damage every time it gave you damage.
Well,
yeah.
Actually, at the end of my turn, I walked back.
So yeah, you see as these things slice into your skin and begin to adhere inside of your wounds, you feel as like almost like little tongues are like licking inside of your skin.
Oh my god!
And
everything about this is the worst.
Then to
It's
hit
paper.
Sig, does a 14 hit? I doubt it.
No.
Okay, but you already have been hit, so both of you are grappled now, as these are both forming and fusing and adhering to your skin. Yeah, you're grappling it as it's grappling you. Yes, that can happen. You see as more paper goes down your gullet for Sig, and Brian, you see
I shut my mouth.
It goes into your mouth.
Just...
As you shut your mouth, you feel as the paper grabs, a tongue inserts itself into your mouth and
Davy Jones
opens up your mouth to put more
I didn't
in.
know I was gonna get French kissed today.
Yeah, I was like, Sig is getting tongued.
Yeah, and so both of you, this thing can only engulf 2 creatures at a time, to be very clear. But it is engulfing you, so at the start of your next turn, we'll see how much damage it does if you do not save on a Constitution saving throw. That's the end of its turn. Nissa goes up and goes, "What the fuck?" And just this beautiful shield of light. They just pull back the bowstring without having any hand on it, almost like that of a turret. Just shooting these arrows is going to try and cast another spell against this mass of paper. And is going to... Actually, no. Not going to cast a mass of paper, is going to cast haste on Sig as they pull back with both hands and release this orange bolt that shoots into the back of Sig and starts to hum over him in his crocodilian visage. "Get out of this, please," as you hear them end their turn. Lycan, you are up as you are on top of this nightstand trying to rip into this other mimic.
I would
Curtain.
like to invoke my putrescence rune.
Perfect.
I'm gonna clean my hands onto the curtain, and I'm going to say rot, and I want the fibers of the fabric to give way, hopefully to help set this person free.
Yeah.
This is a melee range sort of rune. They need to make a con saving throw.
Okay. That is a 19.
Okay, so they succeed.
Yep.
It's
cling.
half damage though.
Okay, so still starts to rot at the fibers, but not fully releasing them yet.
8 necrotic damage.
All right, 8 necrotic damage as
That's
this
fair.
as its thread count starts to lessen. You see as it starts to tear, not fully releasing them. This thing is not attacking the two of you, as it's very clearly like just trying to kill both of these people. Like
Yeah.
it's just holding on to them. And it doesn't seem specific. I want that to be clear. Like for these two, it does not seem specific. It just seems like they were nearby and it
Yeah.
wanted to kill them.
Got it.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like it was like, oh, food.
Right.
Pretty much. And your turn. or doing anything else.
Can I use a surge point to try to help heal the person that's being captured in there right now? Or can I really get to them at all?
But you can definitely get to them. You can put your hand on them. Just their neck is being strangled, not the rest of their body.
I'm going to spend 1 surge point to create a chitin gem. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
A chitin gem. This gem has 3 charges. Whenever I use a vitality sigil for the rune, I can add a charge. Great. So I'm going to use a charge, which gives them a d6 of health.
Great.
Yeah, 5.
Perfect.
I hope they don't die.
Yeah, you see as the strangulation marks on their neck starts to ease a little, not as puffy, not as red.
Great.
And your turn?
That is my turn.
Gail, you're up as you see as this is what Lycan just does.
Does the other person look like they're in bad shape? Like in a dangerous?
Both of these people were in bad shape as you got here. This other person is their face is starting to turn a little blue as they're trying to take this thing off of them.
Okay, well, I am going to cast Healing Word right now. I'm just gonna do it at first level.
Understandable.
For them, just right now. So that is going to be 5 points of healing.
Perfect.
On this person.
Yeah, you see as this person, the blue starts to fade from their face a little bit more. They're still obviously scared and freaking out, but not as close to death.
Mm-hmm. Question, are there other, objects around in this hall, perhaps,
there are sconces and candles on each sconce that are aflame currently. I would say that there are a couple random advertisement flyers on the walls as you pass by, like one specifically talking about come on down to the soup pot. And you see it's just this overly big soup pot. It's exactly what it is. And you see this half orc on the front of it. It's this almost non-binary half orc standing there with a little bit of a wolf cut as they stand there smiling with the tusks kind of tipping up
wolf
through.
Cut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna a candle is an object that could theoretically move if I cast Animating Performance, Dancing Item.
Yes.
As my bonus action, which that will... So basically, Gale is trying to figure out more things to do. They know they've used, time to do that spell. So they're just going to put their hand out towards this candle and these lines kind of come around it as if it turns into an illustration.
Yes.
So... Next time I can use a bonus action to make it do things.
Perfect.
But right now it's just it kind of hops out of its candle holder and looks ready to go, even though it's a candle.
Brilliant. You see as it gets ready, a very cartoon-esque in terms of how it moves. At your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. That is up to Lycan's nightstand. This nightstand's going to take another attack against this curtain. With a 19, that's going to bite and is going to deal 8 points of piercing damage. That's the end of the nightstand's turn. Sig, it is your turn as you are starting to suffocate. Again, give me a Constitution saving throw, please, and thank y'all.
Whatever. That's only a 10.
No.
It's only a 10, so you fail. So you are going to take 14 points of damage as it starts to suffocate you. This is bludgeoning damage, to be very clear. And to remind you, you are considered blinded and restrained while this thing is continuing to engulf you. If the mimic moves, you move with it. To be clear. Just be aware of that. But it is your turn. So as a blinded creature, you get disadvantage against sight. You can't automatically fail against anything sight-based, and you have disadvantage on your attack rolls. And as well as your speed is 0 and can't increase, you have disadvantage. Disadvantage doesn't stack, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Cool. Then can I get out of the grapple now with one of my actions?
Yes, and then what you'll just have to do is you'll have to spend the next turn trying to get the paper out of your mouth so that you're not suffocating.
Okay, I'm going to get out of the grapple first.
Okay.
Sorry, you looked so intense, Jake.
I have a really good idea.
Oh, it was just making me chuckle.
How's a 24 strength?
24 strength definitely succeeds. succeeds out of that grapple. Let me just roll just in case, but got a natural 1, fails. You see as you're able to break away from it. How do you do so?
I just like with the hot hands, just like swiping it off my body.
Yeah, you see as they singe down, you push away and are able to get out of this engulfment. I would say next turn you're just gonna have to make a sleight of hand check to get all of this out of your mouth.
Okay. And then I'm gonna try and grapple what's grappling.
You're gonna try and grapple all the paper.
Yeah. Well,
Fair.
what's grappling Brian specifically?
Absolutely. Well, it's all the same entity.
But yeah.
Yep.
And then I'll just punch it twice.
Perfect.
How's a? Well, both of these hit. I'm assuming because they're both above 18.
Absolutely.
18 and 26. I'm just gonna all roll it together.
Yes, please.
That's 16 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And 6 fire. So the same amount of fire damage.
I was like, that's
regardless.
actually funny.
And then I'm gonna grapple it.
Yep. And contested grapple, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you get?
It's a great question. A natural 20.
Got a
Hell
15, so
yeah.
it fails. Yep. You see, as you just start, how are you grappling onto this paper?
So I'm imagining that it's like as it's floating around, I just like get all the arms out and just like
Start
as much as I
crunching it
can.
into the
Yeah.
center of you. Yeah.
Crunching it.
Yeah. Stuffing them in, like using your hot hands to push down. End of your turn.
What can I do for a bonus action? Oh, I'm in my hybrid form. I could hit it again.
Oh, Jesus.
I forgot about that. And now that it's grappled, I get advantage.
Perfect.
How's a 28?
That hits.
6 bludgeoning and 2 fire.
All right. 6 bludgeoning, 2 fire. Cool. End your turn.
Cool. That's the end.
All right. Brian, you're up. As you are suffocating, roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
11.
11. You're gonna take the damage. 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you are being suffocated by this. You are considered blinded and restrained for this time. So you can still hit, but it's at disadvantage.
Restrained, you say?
Yes.
Did he succeed in getting like anything off me at all, or no?
Well, he grappled it.
I grappled it.
He
so
didn't
it's
pull
like-
anything out of your mouth.
No.
Okay. All right, here we go.
I will next turn.
You won't have to.
Okay. Okay.
Brian.
Oh,
as,
no,
as
you're-
the paper.
no!
As the paper.
No!
Yes.
As the paper swarms over Brian and he's getting covered slowly and slowly, he feels this sense of dread and fear rise within him, and he vows to not be taken out by paper as
He vows to not be taken out by paper.
as the covenant starts to glow purple in his hand, and the purple traces and rushes up Brian's arm, covering his entire body as half of it mutates and transmutes, and Brian breaks out of the paper in a new corrupted persona.
Yes.
Dark side.
I'm immune to the restraint condition now.
Yes.
So,
Forever or just for now?
just while I'm
In the middle.
That's crazy.
so that's my bonus action.
You still have disadvantage based off of sight, but
yeah,
restrained is no longer.
That's totally fine. Can I just like claw at the paper and get it off my face? Or
No,
Is
because
that-
you didn't save on the engulfment.
understood. Okay, so then blindly,
Yes.
Brian's gonna swing his sword.
Yeah.
Am I still 5 feet away at least? Or have you gotten
He's
closer?
right next to you.
I wouldn't know. I can't
Yeah,
see him.
you can't see. So, you can just.
I'm just gonna and blindly. Or
Yeah.
no. You know what? No. We're gonna Eldritch Blast.
Oh my
Cool.
God.
At these papers.
Yeah, go for it.
So Brian sticks the sword out, and purple energy blasts out from the
Absolutely.
from the tip of it.
Just the tip.
Hey, is this one of those pushing?
Dirty
blasts?
20 to hit.
Yeah, it's.
What'd you say?
I was asking, is this one of those pushing hits where it pushes?
Did you do it with disadvantage?
Oh, disadvantage.
Yeah, you gotta
of
do it with
course, of
disadvantage.
course. Well, what's the other roll? Let's find out. It's a dirty 20.
Perfect.
That's a larger
Let's
number.
go.
Wait, I could do it with the pushing, or I could also hold on.
Reminder: if you do the repelling, you move with it.
Oh, I guess it doesn't.
I do.
You're engulfed.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
So if it moves, you move. Smacks face off of
Oh no, I also took agonizing blast, so I can add my charisma modifier
There you
bonus
go.
to the damage. So let me just do that.
Yep.
What is my charisma modifier? Ooh, +2. Yay. Where are all of my dice ever? Hello, D10. So that's 10. Yay.
Oh,
so that's gonna be 14 whatever damage. Force.
14 force damage. Perfect.
Well, yeah, that's with the charisma, because it's a +2 and then the +2 for the charisma.
Yes.
So
Awesome.
14.
DD.
14 damage.
Pretty good.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. And then
Wait, I'm currently blinded. I didn't see any of this.
is Nissa blind?
No,
No.
Nissa's not blind. Nissa would have seen it. Sig has not seen the
Damn.
corruption.
And okay, so Brian's gonna blindly run at the wall and climb it and get onto the ceiling and just like he's fighting the paper upside down on the ceiling.
Yep.
Why are you on the
Wow.
ceiling?
Just like for fun.
Because I can.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also,
wants to fulfill
to
Spider-Man.
get away from Sig without seeing that I'm near him. So
Yes, absolutely. Fair. And your turn.
yeah.
Cool. Let me make sure. What? Why? Okay, Elxador. We pan back downstairs to the second floor. You are left in this room. What are you doing? Yeah, you to clarify, you are left in this room. Both Leo and Elxador have just disposed of this corrupted teddy bear, and now you are left with a pool of blood in one room, two dead bodies in two different rooms, one with a chunk taken out of his stomach, the other with her face eaten off.
Elkstar's gonna run back out into the hallway, and there, I guess, maybe no other doors are open.
No other doors are clearly open from like forced entry or like there are a couple doors that are open, but like it looks like they like swung fully open because people were getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay. Lycan, Gale, where'd you go?
Up here!
And you hear second floor, you start running upstairs.
Yeah, Elkstar makes his way upstairs.
Third
He's like,
floor, right?
Leo, they're upstairs.
Huh?
We're on the third floor.
Yeah, sorry. Third floor. You were on the second floor, moving up to the third floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see as Lycan is riding on this nightstand that you had pushed aside before, Gael is by the side with a animated candle like moving back and forth.
A illustrated dagger in hand and a candle just like hanging out.
Yes, as two people are trying to get out of this actually, I forgot to really quick, let me see if any of them escape. One of them got a natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them got 11. So the one on the right-hand side closest to Gael actually does break free and starts booking it down your direction, Elxador, as the other one is now starting to be enveloped by the whole thing as it starts to wrap around the other version. That was my bad. I forgot to roll for them.
Yeah. Elkstar is going to go in and like use his trident and like start like aim by the top where like the curtain rings are and like whatnot, and just like starts like slashing into it.
Okay, roll an attack for me, please.
Will do. 26.
26 hits.
Damn.
Big
The table's gonna need to make wisdom saving throws. I forgot about that.
Ooh, good to know.
Should have made one last round,
Okay.
but I forgot.
It'll do it this turn. With advantage.
Oh yeah, Elkstar is also going to throw a divine smite on this.
Divine Smite, go for it.
Yes. Okay. 9 slashing.
Okay.
6 thunder.
Wow.
And 9 radiant.
Woof. You see as you... What are you using to hit this thing?
My trident.
Yeah, you see as you slash down, not into the person, but just along the curtain's edge, with enough force to tear through this curtain, but not enough to break into the skin of the person underneath. As you tear through, you see as the holy light lights through the crevice. Doing anything else?
It has to make a strength save.
Strength save.
If you push back 10 feet, would it let go of said person?
Fails. It rolls strength save against that. I'll roll another strength save to see if it'll keep hold of the person. Also fails. You see as the other person releases, as this curtain is thrown off, it like starts to like carried by the wind, invisible. You see as this thing lifts off of it as you slash down, trying to almost get away.
Yeah. Is it bloodied?
Actually, what I will say is, as you do this as a reaction, you see as it releases from this person, and you see as it goes from a curtain and wraps around and becomes a small metal ball and drops onto the floor and starts rolling away.
Oh, yeah. I'm using my second attack to hit it.
Go ahead and try and attack it.
And I'll be throwing a second level Divine Smite.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, gotta roll the hit first. Cool. 23.
Okay, 23 hits.
Okay. We got 5, 6, 7, 8 slashing.
8 slashing?
Yep.
Okay.
We got 7 thunder.
How would you like to do this?
Yeah. As that ball is going, like Elfjord, he just aims for it, and he just like javelin throws his trident, and it just pierces that ball as it goes through, and just the magic, his divine magic, just kind of like and flattens it as it like maybe unfurls back to its original form, or just.
I would say you see it does turn back into a curtain and lays down onto the ground. Doing anything else?
Yeah, I'll just be like, is there anyone else on this floor that needs help?
Not that I saw.
All right, let's find Sig and Brian.
All right, that's the end of your turn. Leo, you are downstairs on the second floor in this room with these two bloodied bodies in separate rooms. You see this living room as well as a kitchenette and a bathroom behind you as you walk out into the hallway. What else are you doing?
I'm going to try to go up with the group.
Yep, you meet up as you hear Alexandor talking about going up to the 4th floor.
We're going to go up to the next one?
Yes.
All right. Let's go.
I would say easily for your turn, you're able to dash upward and you see nothing is going on the 4th floor.
Okay. I'm gonna yell down to the group below, and I'm gonna be, brain. Okay, I'm gonna yell back down to the bottom group and be like, "There's nothing else up here." I'm gonna see if I can. If I yell upwards, will they also still be able to hear?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, they're currently in the midst of stuff, but yeah, they probably will.
You just hear scrubbing.
Yeah, you hear the crinkling of paper, fire like being set like.
Am I able to get up there, or would that cost like?
I would say you probably can't make it all the way up to that floor.
I will, and then dang it, dadgummit. Oh well, that is all I can do then.
Okay, and your turn. That other mimic is dead. The paper is going to try and hit the two of you again as you are still in its midst.
God.
That is a dirty 20 to hit Brine. That's going to be 17 points of slashing damage as it continues to slice at you. This is going for Sig. Sig, it got a 15 to hit.
No.
Does not hit, so misses. And it is going to use another engulf on, because you're not grappled anymore.
I'm not grappled.
It's going to use, it's already engulfed for Brine, yes. It's already engulfed on Brine, so it can't do anything else regarding that. And that means it's not going to use engulf. It's going to try and hit one more time against Sig because it has 3 attacks and it can substitute engulf. That is going to be a 16 to hit. No, you see as this paper continues to keep slashing into you, Sig, you're like moving just through, like almost like that of a high school freshman through a crowd of seniors as you pass through. Exactly.
I would also say, like, just because like the way Territor's skin is, his skin is harder than normal.
Yeah,
skin.
absolutely. So it's just slicing against rock, not able to get within. Yeah, that's the end of its turn. Nissa's going to go. Nissa's going to try and release another, this time chromatic orb against this thing. Let's see how well Nissa hits. Oh, fails. 9. Misses. Flies away. That's the end of Nissa's turn. Can't do anything else. Lycan, you are down on the 3rd floor. Heard that Leo said there's nothing on the 4th floor.
Do you want the wisdom save for the table to happen my turn or the table's
turn?
Okay.
I thought you meant for the table. I was like, what? What did I miss?
Everyone roll. Okay. So yeah, I'll just follow everyone else's footsteps. There's
Perfect.
kind of nothing going on.
Yeah, I would say you can dash up to the 5th floor. That would just, you would
Great.
have to use your action to do that.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yes, I will do
Yeah,
that.
you run up to the top floor. You see currently Brine is on top of the ceiling with his feet on top of the ceiling, his hands not holding the ceiling, his hands on his eyes. He has half of his body malformed with almost like black and purple skin devoid of life, and his eyes are shut as he's clawing at his face. Sig is sliding through and as papers try and slice him, as you are standing behind Nissa with a brilliant shield of light that has a bow that they are pulling back on like that of a turret.
What a scene.
And I've already used all of my movement at this point.
Yes. You have used your action to dash. You've used your movement to move. You have a bonus action.
I do. I don't think I have a good option
'Kay.
right now. So
That's the end of your turn. Gail, do you do the same?
Probably.
Yep.
I don't know what else I would freaking do. I grab the candle.
Yes, you grab the
and
candle.
bring it with me.
Can I say that I hop on Leo? Is that possible? Sorry, I know we're going back a second. No? It's okay. It's
I would say you didn't catch it, so probably not. Gael, you do grab the candle. You see as it just jingles back and forth in your hands as you run upstairs, 2 flights of stairs all the way up, and you see the exact same sight as described before. Doing anything for your bonus action?
They're like, oh my god. I wouldn't say those words precisely
Yes.
because, what? They just so they look down at the candle, they look at paper, they're like, well, makes sense. They're like, go. And the candle, so that'll, my bonus action will be to instruct the candle to go to the paper.
And the candle goes after
the
you,
candle goes right after me. It jumps out of my hand at the paper. I guess it would be the ones near Sig.
Yeah,
because
that's fine. It's all the same.
Yeah, because, hey, this candle has a flying speed of 30 feet.
Yeah, you see as it actually lifts out of your hand and just jets forward.
It just goes.
Using the flame as a thruster for a second, and then flips around and starts trying to set these papers on fire.
Yeah, great. I'm gonna roll the hit for the candle. That is cocked. It's a natural 1.
Yeah, you see as it uses its thruster to, it uses its flame to thrust upward, and it flips up in the air, and then just a random piece of paper just hits it slightly, and it just hits to the ground, hits to a wall, then hits to the ground.
Yes. Okay.
End of its turn?
Yes.
So sorry.
It's okay.
Wisdom save for the chair. That is a
table.
Yes, oh my gosh. It has a mimic chair stat block. That's why I keep saying that.
And you said it had advantage.
It has advantage.
And it has advantage. Well, either way, I think it's passing. 15, so it's a wisdom save.
God damn it.
16.
I have to fight this thing.
Well, mine's a 16.
Yeah, it got a 16 with its plus. You see as Lycan, you are on top of this little nightstand, and you see as the slime mold starts to release from the top of it, closing in, and as it does, you see its mouth of the mimic has moved up to the top of it, and it opens and is going to try and bite onto your legs.
God damn it.
Yes.
No, I just have it. Bardic Inspiration. I just have to remember I have it.
Yes, yeah, you're all good. That is an 11 to hit.
Does not.
I assume does not hit you.
Yeah.
Yep. You see as it opens, and you put your feet on both sides of the teeth, keeping it open from closing.
Bat table! No!
You see here as it's trying to bite down onto your feet.
Hey, everyone else is here.
That's the end of its. That's the end of the nightstand's turn, and it's Sig's turn as he says, "Hey, everyone else is here."
Okay, do I do another con save for the eyes?
Yes, you're gonna have to do another con save. Yes.
Oh, how's that? 12.
12. Let me check. I doubt it, but nope, it does not pass. So you're gonna take more damage as this thing's surrounding you. So 12 points of slashing damage.
Light work. Well, I guess I can't ask if it's looking bloody. I'm just gonna keep hitting it till it drops.
Go for it. It looks singed.
Yeah.
And then I'm not rolling with advantage because I'm blinded still.
Correct.
It's just flat.
Just flat rolls.
Okay.
Yep.
First 2 attacks. How's 23 and 14?
They both hit.
That's 5 plus 8. 13 bludgeoning and 5 fire.
Okay. 13 bludgeoning, 5 fire. Actually, how would you like to do this? Because that is above its total.
Okay, you know the point when paper like just and burns up, almost like it's like just that what's the fire paper? Like the magic fire paper.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Flash paper.
Yes.
It goes up like flash paper and it's just and everything's gone.
Yeah, you see as it spreads through the whole crowd of paper as you see Brine takes his hands off of his face. No paper left.
And I'm looking around.
And you open your eyes and everyone is now at the top here seeing Brine standing upside down on top of the ceiling.
Now what
Brine
the
quickly
fuck?
detransforms and goes back into the ground.
Right.
We also.
Everyone, all right, I'm up here. What I missed?
Elxidor gets up not having seen Brine, but everyone else totally did.
Hey, Brine.
We're in are we still fighting?
You're in the middle of the.
There's a.
I will. So for the chair, I will say there's enough around you. We do not.
You know what? You know what? I still
My
have
new
3
pet
attacks. Let me take a swing at
We
it.
don't need to worry about it. You are easily able to take care of it. It had 13 health left. You are easily able to dispose of this chair.
I like to think
Table.
Elxidor did the last swing, but before Elxidor did that, like he was like, "Elxidor, can we keep it?"
No.
Yeah, you see as you dash into it as you get up, and everyone then looks to Brine after Sig is talking.
All right, is everyone fine? Is there any other people that we need to see the room for?
You don't see any people on this floor.
Okay, wonderful.
Well, Brian was turning purple. I don't.
Your face looked funny.
That's not super. That's not probably healthy, but just as it.
The crocodile is bellowing.
Can I make it like an insight check as to like what that
I'm definitely
was?
making
A
it.
perception check as to what was on his face?
It's not. Yeah, give me an insight check. Yes.
Can.
Yeah, everyone.
Well, yes, I'm doing definitely.
If you saw it, yes, of course.
God damn it!
I
Yes,
get
you did.
advantage on insight checks in this form.
I was just blanket stating it.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna make it. I think Sig,
No, Sig doesn't need to
is
make
caught
it,
up
so.
really quickly.
Oh boy, how do I
16.
God damn it. A 10.
I also got a 10.
And what? Do I roll?
Oh, I mean, you.
Well,
Does
he
anyone
didn't
really
see
see
it
him?
happen.
Yeah,
so.
because he shifted. I would say Leo, you would know because you have seen that you have seen and heard the thoughts of another entity that this probably is part of the entity's powers.
That's cool. I'm gonna grab Brian and slam him into the wall.
Hey, whoa. Did you make a deal, Brian?
Sig, what are you talking about?
I saw it.
Wait, okay, let's just like take a minute. We're still friends, okay? Let's just talk this out.
Sig's gonna punch the wall so hard next to your head that it's just like.
it looked like a cool disguise to me.
Well,
He was standing on the roof upside down. What do you think he did?
He climbs things like Nissa, doesn't he?
Brian.
Climbs. Emphasis on climb. He was standing upside down.
Wasn't using his hands, was he?
Brian, I've been trying to be good and trying to trust you for a while. I feel like you should explain yourself, otherwise I'm going to tell them what I've heard in your head.
What?
Deal? What?
Brian shoots Leo a look that reads is meant to read as genuine confusion for what he's talking about.
Well, I can listen to people's thoughts. So, yeah. And from surface level, there was another presence in your head. Brian. And I'm trying to be nice. I was trying to trust you. And maybe I should have said stuff sooner. I'm sorry.
Brian, tell him the truth. Go ahead.
What truth, Sig?
Tell him about the sword. You know, I told everyone my truth. And we're a family, right?
Hold on, Sig. That is not a fair statement to make. We've asked you twice today, and you avoided questions. You can't put that kind of pressure on Brian.
This is very true.
Still, yes, some form of truth you should tell, but 2 people are dead below. Callista and the rest are fighting outside. We'll handle this later. But is there what is going? Never mind. We'll handle this later.
We're supposed to be there for each
going
other.
downstairs to go talk to Callista and let anything else happen up here.
But we do have bigger fish to fry right now, so yeah. But I love you guys. I'm going downstairs. And I just start flying downstairs. As you see, like, you actually see Leo's like 2 foot shorter than he normally is. And is bright yellow with sun rays, and he just flies back down.
Leica's gonna climb up on Brian and say, well, personally, standing on the roof sounds pretty cool.
Is Sig still transformed?
No, I'm gonna de-transform.
Okay, cool.
Just eye Brian really hard.
Yeah, I was gonna like stare to make sure that he did that.
Stairs. Walking down the stairs backwards just so I could keep an eye on him.
I would say Nissa takes the shield out, takes their bow, the shield removes, and starts heading down to the room with the bodies.
Brian puts his hands in his pockets, lowers his hat a little bit, and follows the group.
Yeah. So where is everyone going in terms of downstairs? Are people going into the rooms, or are you going outside? I know Elxador's going outside. Mm-hmm. Where's everyone else going?
I think I'm going outside. I don't know if there's anything else.
We'll go outside. I'm on Brian to make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, well then if the group's going that way, then Nissa will head that way as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't see any of the bodies. So
neither did Nissa, so that's never mind. Yep, so I would say you all head outside and you see as all of these other mimics have been taken care of. Yeah.
I think Leo is going to like stop at the door and then wait for Brian and like float up towards Brian and then look at him and be like, hey, you got something on your face. He's talking about the scratch. He's like, you might need this. And he's going to give you his greater health potion that he still has never used. He's giving it to you.
Oh.
We got to It's 4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4.
Damn.
Nice.
I would say as you kick back this potion, everyone else looks out into this street. There are probably about, I want to say like 10 to 15 different mimics that have been taken care of, whether they came from the rooms that you visited or from different rooms entirely. You see as Warwick is out here, Callista is not here. Right. Warwick was outside. No worries.
Yeah.
And you see as all of the Agosian Watch members are basically like, there's more infantrymen basically coming in and picking up these mimics, trying to get their carcasses out of the streets and everything like that. And you see as Warwick has, you haven't seen Warwick with her hair down, but she has her hair down with her black hair and her little silver and gray coming through. Her left eye patch dark as the night. How's it in there?
Good. We were able to save 2 that ran down outside of this. You probably saw, but there are 2 dead on the 2nd floor.
I did not see. I was not able to go inside. We've been fighting out here, but thank you for reporting.
Yeah. There are no more mimics inside of this building. Is there anything else you need us to do, or that we can help with?
We will take care of the mimic bodies and such if you would do me a favor and just make sure, do one last sweep in case there's anything leading toward whatever could have caused this.
Yes.
Will do. And
We're supposed to be investigators, not people who go in and kill things. Or so I thought. Gale just looks so tired.
Yes, I very much appreciate you making your way here in due time. I sent for Callista and the other chiefs at each Goshen Watch precinct, and I am very glad that they sent you. I'm sorry that we have interrupted your night.
no worries. We're actually meaning
It's
to
no worries.
yeah to come here. This is a part of our, and the symbol is outside, like on this.
Yeah, you see it's smaller and it's toward the south facing wall that's not with the entrances, but like the side of the building where it like leads into an alleyway.
Yeah. I'd show Warwick this and be like, this is something that we're actually currently investigating. We're going to make our way now today, but in the later morning, and inform you of this. But hopefully we'll find out more information.
Perfect. Cool. The city never sleeps.
You see as Dara heads off, instructing people.
Yeah, and then Oaksworth's like, all right, I guess we can go back inside and start investigating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all head back in. Where are you headed first?
Cool.
Probably the two.
Now we can talk,
two dead
right?
bodies. Oh.
I don't know if we should have this conversation in a public place, even if we're in a building.
Brian's gonna keep walking. He's not having this conversation here.
Brian.
Okay.
Wait for the
Let's
plan.
do our job.
No, I mean like we were inside.
Yeah. Yes.
Like made our side in the building. We're the only people in the building.
Well, all the same, no.
Correct. You are.
Okay,
Okay,
all
cool. Just wanted to get that short.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's just. I think it's late and things are crazy. Let's do our job, and then we can all go and have a nice sleep. Okay?
And talk about it in the morning.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of things going on. Let's just breathe through it. We can do this.
I think some of us should investigate the bodies, but also some of us should just do a general sweep of the place.
That is a
Should
great
every
idea.
single room.
We can do.
I'll start upstairs.
Yes.
That's an awesome idea too.
Sickos.
Oh.
Yep. You see as Sig up the stairs.
I'll stay down here.
Thank you, Brian.
We'd sweep the rooms down here, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go.
I'll go to the second floor, or I can go to any floor. Where?
I would say the second.
Gail, you should investigate the bodies.
I don't know if I want to do that right now.
Here,
but
that sounds a little scary. I'll go investigate the bodies.
okay. Thank you, Leo. I'll
Of course.
go to the third floor.
You're doing your best, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'll-
you are
I'll
too.
head- Yeah, sorry.
Thank you, Elkstor.
Yeah, I'll head with Leo.
Sounds good. Okay. So who's staying on first floor? For Lycan and Brian, go ahead and roll me some investigation and perception checks.
12.
15.
Okay. On this first floor, there really isn't much. As you found whenever you entered, there were not many mimics in this area. There it definitely seems like they may have come from inside some of these rooms, and that's why some people started running away, but there's not a whole bunch of dead bodies.
Okay.
It seems I would say with the 15 for you, Brian, it seems like it seems like not everyone in the apartment building was the mark or the hit, because there's
the target,
nothing
yeah.
down on this first floor that indicates that somebody was absolutely killed or sought after. And it seems almost like as if the mimics that maybe were on the first floor were rather a confusion tactic than a kill everyone in the apartment tactic. That's what I would say you would get with a 15.
Okay.
And for Lycan, you gather some of those, but not like the full form of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing down here. Watch the door frame. Brian, watch the door frame.
Yeah, you see as you bump into it.
Oh, I'm on. Yeah.
Wait. You get hit. Not
Yeah.
me.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
But
I'm
maybe,
so sorry, my brain.
Lycan hitting the door frame pulls Brian back a little bit.
Yeah, you see as you get pulled back a little bit. Not terribly hard, but still leaves a little bit of a thud.
Sorry.
okay.
Brian walks back out the door. She hits her head again. Sorry.
And as you do that, let's go up to the second floor. On the second floor, we have who?
Elxidor and Leo.
Elxidor and Leo. I just wanted to make sure that I was clear on that. As we head up to the second floor, Elxidor and Leo, you enter back into this room that you had entered before. You see, before you is that of what I described prior, which was this living room. To the right is a kitchen, like more of a kitchenette. Then to the left, you have a small hallway with a right and left door, which is where the bodies were, and then a bathroom.
Yeah. What's your investigation plus?
Oh, goodness. My investigation plus is +2.
+2. Okay, cool. Yeah, never mind.
I think either way, both of you can start roll investigation checks or perception checks.
Do we both have a +2?
I have a +4.
Oh, I'm going to give you a help action if you're going to investigate.
Cool. And I'm also going to cast guidance on myself and
Great.
give me a...
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Doing general sweep.
Yeah. I would like to go into the room with the, what was it, water man?
Water genasi
Woman.
To give you reference, because I think there might be a confusion.
Yeah.
There's an Earth Genasi here.
Earth Genasi.
And there's an Earth Genasi man in the right room. There's a Water Genasi woman in the left.
Gotcha. I'd like to go into the Earth Genasi room.
Okay. As you walk back in here, just to re-describe the scene, you see this bed in the center with blood pooling on top of the sheets and bleeding down into the mattress. You see to the left is a closet. To the right is a window that is open with curtains. Cool. That are whipping, not whipping, but lightly lifting from the wind.
Yeah, Elxor's going to search through, but he's going to first bring Leo in and kind of like describe the points. I'm like, Leo, look at this bite mark here. And if you see like the flesh wound a little bit, doesn't it look like acidic to you?
Yeah, it does.
I was going to say, as you look to it, roll me that investigation check just so we have a pure amount of what
Leo is helping with his sunlight, so you can see everything in this room.
Ah, yes.
22.
22. Yeah. I'd say with a 22, as both of you look, Leo helping with his light, you see as the light turns on toward the bite marks, iridescent film in acid cutting into the side of this man. You see that he was probably asleep whenever he was bitten into, woke up, and like his hands are near his wound, could not get up, and died of bleeding.
Yeah, is there like a wallet or some way to identify this guy? And like,
I would say, as you look to the back right of the room, there is a small area for a desk and a chair. And you start sifting through all this stuff. Not like the other room. There's not a bunch of pictures here, but you do see a portrait, more of a landscape photo on. And all of this is painted, by the way, or it's magically enchanted to be photoed. You see as there is this landscape where it has this man, his dreads going full down onto the back of his head, with the Water Genasi woman and 5 other people, nondescript, not really important per se, but each enjoying their time in a tavern as they raise their drinks, and it's almost like that of a selfie, or them getting together and sitting down on a bench. And you see the foaming beer and glasses clinking. And I would say with a 22, you see on each of them they have half capes, and on the half capes you see a pendant on the front that is connecting the half cape that has a symbol of a wheel wagon and 2 ox horns coming off of it.
All right.
Picture is a wheel wagon.
Okay. Leo, it looks like these 2 individuals here worked for the oxen.
And
yeah.
I would say both of you give me a history check.
Ooh. 27.
Jesus. Okay.
Ooh, that is a 24.
Okay, yeah, with a 27 and a 24, I would say that both of you recognize that these 2 were saved by you in the fire.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
This is unfortunate. Yeah, let's see.
Oh. Let's not go.
Let's go into the Orogenasi room and see if we can find anything else.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and try and look in her room to see if there's are there any like documents or any like work materials that were brought back home that they might have?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I would say not really in Celeste's room. You would see, like, as you sift through their identity badges, you do have two names. The woman's name is Celeste Dunsmer, and the Earth Genasi man was a man by the name of Xanther Flynn. And I would say that both of them and both of their desks, you can easily find that they have a couple different papers pertaining to shipments going in and out of Chronomanther itself. It seems like these two might have been in charge of the actual transportation services themselves. And were the people who were securing and making sure that imports and exports were coming in and out, and what things were put on those carriages coming in and out of the city.
What was the most recent materials that came in or came out?
As you're sifting through, you see, I would say the most recent materials that came in were a shipment of books from Torbidir that were going to the Eskrick Library. And then another one, as you look, things that are a little smaller, you saw as wine was being exported from Oaken Spirits out of the Delcrick district, headed toward Torbidir itself, as well as there was a shipment of coral. As you're reading through, it says that they were basically disposed of as the coral was not up to par and was more brittle than normal, coming up from the sea.
Bad coral.
I wonder why.
However, as you are looking to the last page, you recognize that about a month ago, a carriage came through carrying undescribed animals, and another carriage came through. Detailing goods, and that's all it says is just goods.
Do we know what district this carriage came through?
I would say that you would see that it came through Zillianak.
All right, so
Elks doesn't like that.
Sophia has theories.
That's what I was gonna. That's adorable. Remember that.
But all I would say for certain is that it was very clear that the first cart with the animals was not very much looked into.
Right.
And the goods, the one with goods, very clearly left out information.
Yeah.
It's like they were trying to hide something.
Yes.
No, really?
Gail?
Sorry.
Who said that?
All right. Well, let's collect all this as evidence and bring it back to the group.
I would say, as you say that,
definitely.
We'll go up to Gael on the third floor.
Yeah.
As
gonna
you're here, roll
look around.
Yeah.
23.
All right, 23.
Because I can do perception, yes.
Yeah. Yes,
great.
of course.
23.
You look around, and as you're looking around, obviously the curtain was here. Its dead carcass laying on the floor.
Gail's gonna stomp on it a few times.
Yeah, you see as you stomp on it. I would say with that perception check, you see small scribing similar to what you've seen on Lycan whenever she invokes her runes on the edge of this curtain. And I would say that like the first floor, there's not a bunch of stuff undisturbed other than maybe mimics running through this general area.
Okay. Can I rip off a piece of that runic stuff to take as evidence?
Yeah.
Great.
Absolutely.
So Gail's gonna do that. They're also gonna look at the candle that they're still holding and like put it back on the like holder and give a little pat.
You see as you pat it, it kind of like nuzzles into it for a second, and then
becomes a candle again.
Becomes a candle again.
Great. They're gonna take that and they'll go back down.
Perfect. And then we head up to Sig.
Can Sig look at 2 specific things and then generally look?
Yeah, and I would say that in all of this, Nissa probably was downstairs just sifting through the bottom floor with Brian, just making sure everything was going on. Not disturbing Brian, but just being in the general vicinity.
Sig's gonna look at the crispy paper, like the ashes, and try and sift through and figure out what that rune was that he saw on them.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll either history check or arcana check.
I'm going arcana. God, that's you have advantage. That's not advantage. It's
plus. It's extra.
You're
pluses.
right.
It's an actual plus. Well, that's a natural 1, which would have been 11.
Either way, it's a natural 1.
Yeah.
So as you're looking at all of these, you see all the papers have been singed to
too much.
Too much. Can't tell what exactly this room is.
Unlucky. All right, then I'm going to... the next thing I wanted to check is where Brian was standing on the roof.
Yes.
I just want to take a peek at that.
Go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
How's a natural 20?
Oh, damn.
Perfect.
The duality of man.
Duality indeed.
Thanks, Gabe.
As you look to the side of the wall, you see almost like shadow footprints against the wall itself, scrawling up. That's what you would see. It's almost like you see little imprints of like spikes through the treads of the shoe, but it's very dark. Like it's almost as if somebody took true black ink and made a footprint and put it each step of the way.
And then I'm just gonna generally make an investigation.
Yeah, I
cool.
would say with that natural 20 as you're looking around.
That counts.
Yes.
Cool.
As you remember, there was one door in the center of this hallway that was opened in a not like rushed fashion. So you can easily walk in. As you walk in, you see this one is not as big as the other apartment building, but is rather a 1 room and 1 bathroom. The main room has a small kitchenette with a bed in the corner left side of the room. The bathroom also goes off to the left, right before, like the hallway starts right before the doorway starts right before the actual bed begins. And in the center of the room lies a changeling woman with a short bob that she's in her pajamas. It seems like she's in that of a nightgown, and she does not seem to be breathing. Her mouth closed, her eyes open wide in shock. Well, her lips slightly parted, and you can see like saliva dripping from her mouth.
Can I make a medicine check and make sure she's fully dead?
Yep.
7.
Well, with a 7, even with a 7, you're looking at this body, and you crouch down, looking at her. No visible like bite marks or anything like that, but you open her mouth and you see paper clogging her throat.
Ooh, can I take one of those papers? Because it's gonna
Yes.
have the rune on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I would say that it is damp, but you can still see the rune on it. Yes.
And then what else is in our room? Anything of note in terms of
Yeah,
like, who
so
she is?
on the walls you see newspapers on so to describe fully, so as you enter in, you see a kitchenette off to your right, very similar to the other room. To the left is the bathroom, like the other one downstairs. The bed is to the left in the corner. You see to the right-hand corner where the kitchenette island meets the living room. You see a desk, and in the corner of where the desk is, you see a bunch of newspapers lining the walls with a bunch of different headlines, going from things to like petty theft solved by a Goshen watch, easily taken care of, something like that. Then you see the next one, Chronomanther's festival soon to come to the Ultharis district. Look out for, and like as you read into it a little bit more, it's detailing one of the bigger festivals that is occurring in Chronomanther, and you would know that the festival is starting to happen soon. In today's time. This was from 5 years ago, before the festival actually started becoming a tradition. And you would see the same name as the journalist who wrote it, which was Elraya Quixie. And whenever you read the name Quixie, can you go ahead and give me a history check, please?
Of course. How's an 8? Struggling today.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Cool.
But yeah, so you see this newspaper lining the walls. You see the corner, in that corner of that room with the small desk, you see a beautiful quill and ink, as well as a journal on top of the actual desk itself. Are you? Can you roll me an investigate check as well?
Yeah.
Because I just don't remember you rolling one for this one.
No. That's 13.
Okay. With a 13, you notice that everything overall seems completely fine, other than the body lying in the room. You see in her kitchenette, you see a couple different things out. You see almost like some flour in like a little box. You see a little cookie jar off to the side. You see some pails of water and such like that. That's what you would see.
So did I see the journal?
Yeah, you would see the journal.
I'm going to take the journal and then bring it down with me.
Okay. Is that how you're doing?
Yeah.
Great.
When I get to the group, I'll be like, here's
absolutely. I would say everyone comes together back downstairs. Are you staying inside, or are you going outside to discuss?
I'd say inside, so it's
Yeah,
private.
the lobby
I thought so.
area.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, so you come back down to the lobby. You see this same similar hallway that you've seen before. You are all joined together now.
Yeah.
Anyone find anything of note?
Yes. This
Well,
is. Yeah.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
Oh no, you're fine. Like if you want to say it. All right.
No, Brian just hit my head twice, so I didn't find anything.
Oh, it was an accident. I'm sorry.
I appreciate your apology.
I throw out these like we find like a table or something like that, and I throw out these files. It appears that all the people who have died here tonight, well, at least on the second floor, are all work for the oxen. And this details some imports and exports coming out that they had jurisdiction over. And it seems that in this last one, I show everyone here, that it was a bit undocumented. It is not sure what exactly came in. We don't know what these animals are.
Mm-hmm.
But the more interesting thing is that for the two casualties that we found in their rooms, they also had acidic bite marks as well. And I know that the hidden oxen explosion and the dead Infernonaut were two separate things that just coincidentally happened at the same time.
Well,
I think there's now a connection for it.
I mean, and I also remember seeing some sort of acidic material in the oxen. Yes? The orange thing that I saw.
That was not acidic. You never
Oh.
actually looked more into it.
There was the acidic bite mark on the leg of the Infernonaut.
Yes.
Exactly. So, but we thought that this extinguished one was a rekindled, so maybe it wasn't a rekindled that bit. Because it would have to be a mimic to do. Well, I mean, if it is a mimic that bit the Infernonaut, and you know,
unless the rekindled has the ability to make mimics,
or was it? It was an inanimate rekindled that was then made animate and had this stuff.
I think there's another runecaster in our midst, and I crumple out the little damp
and
paper.
Gale holds up the piece of the curtain that they ripped off as well. Yes, did you found, because I found this on the curtain that was attacking people on the 3rd floor, and it has the runic marks on it.
Is it the same runic shapes?
It is the exact same symbols, shapes, and circles.
Are you able to decode it, Lycan or Sig?
I will try.
Symbols and shapes of what?
Yeah.
Same of
I'm
what?
gonna give Lycan help.
It's a rune.
Oh, of the same of.
I mean,
they're
you
both the
could-
same.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is Whitmore's book be of use to you to decode it?
Was that a DM hint, Nick?
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, freaking use it.
I'm assuming I've been reading it. Like I've kind of.
Yeah.
But I can bring
Absolutely.
it. I don't know if I would have it on me.
I don't
No,
think so,
we
but
can
I think
go
you
back.
could use some knowledge from it, so I'll give you some advantage when trying to decipher this. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'll give my own shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have double proficiency bonus from elemental understanding, and then Elxar's going to give you a D4 for guidance.
Oh, very
Perfect.
sweet.
I was about to give one as well, but I'll.
I was trying to figure out if Bardic would still be on.
Ooh, nice.
27.
Oh.
That's right.
That is right.
27. What'd you get?
17.
17. I would say that since Sig is still learning, that like you identify some of the things that are being used, you definitely can identify the fact that this was a transmutation or conjuration based. It might be a mixture of the two even. And I would say with a 27, Lycan, you would know for a fact that this would be a rune, as you've been reading in the book, referred to as Mimicify,
Mimicify. That's awesome.
which has the natural innate ability to bring inanimate objects to become living monstrosities known as mimics.
This is kind of like the slime thing I did, but just a more, direct version. It's just mimicify. So
A rune can turn stuff into mimics?
yes, that's what I've been reading. Yes.
Ah.
Well, there aren't exactly very many rune casters, so that's a thing that will be specific to whatever we're looking for.
Somehow this person has access to that information.
Yeah.
So,
My goodness.
I don't know if this might be silly, but I assume like with regular like script runes, there's almost a handwriting element to runes. Could I try to like capture that?
Yes.
And so for future reference can know kind of this is definitely
yes.
the same person or a different person.
I need you to give me a history check when you look at it.
Oh boy.
I was just gonna say we could also just keep the paper on us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do that too, but
Oh, you still have guidance.
I still have guidance. So another D4 or no?
Yeah, he can continue to just keep casting guidance.
understand.
It's
Thank you.
cantrip.
Let's go guidance.
Yeah.
Please. Oh.
Yeah.
11.
11.
With an 11, it seems familiar, but you don't know why.
Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know who wrote it, but it seems familiar. Like I've seen it before.
Well, it's evidence.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's put the facts together. So we have the hidden, which is something that the symbol was on this building.
Yes.
Those group members were there.
This was definitely like they were making a message.
Right.
Well,
You
there's
know they have incredible abilities there because they were doing that illusion with all of the people that weren't actually there.
and they obviously have some sort of vendetta against the oxen.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
there was also this who I'm assuming is a journalist who was dead upstairs on the 5th floor. She had a journal.
Oh,
and I handed over.
Did we recognize these people?
Well, these two would.
Yes. They were the people that we saved from the oxen.
Oh, right.
Not. From the oxen?
Yeah,
There were 2 people that we saved from the burning.
So they clearly have targets. They definitely have targets. And it seems it's anyone who is part of distribution, which is likely linked to the drug trade and anything else that is behind
But
curtains.
we dealt with that. Why would they still be going after trade? Maybe they don't.
We saw in the one document, or at least Elkstor saw in one of the documents, that they're still kind of they're vaguely describing things. They're saying things are just generally goods or undescribed animals, and not putting much more detail besides that, as if it was on purpose.
Oh,
Like a slave trade?
Potentially.
I don't know.
When is that festival?
The festival in Ultharis is in 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we have a bunch of evidence right now.
I think we need to find whoever was, whoever's left from who we saved and help protect them in some way. Maybe we can track down.
Yes, we can try to track down where they live and where they are, and just keep eyes out to make sure that everyone's safe.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a great idea. I think we all need sleep.
Yes, I didn't want to say do it in the morning because it is pressing, but I don't know how. I think all of our capacities lessen when we don't sleep.
Sleep helps us get work done. That's part of the work.
And we can stow all this away safely at Little Guy Private Eye as well.
Yes. So we should definitely go back to Little Guy Private Eye.
Yeah. Well, I would say let's tell Warwick.
Yes.
Yes. Is she still here? If we pop her head out.
I would say as you all walk out, trying to find Warwick. You see her off in the distance, but as you step outside, you see once more on rooftops.
God damn it.
The hidden stand above in the night with light from the nearby sconces in torches licking their backs with a torch in each of their hands. And that is where we will end our session.
I felt it
I
coming.
thought
I felt it. Oh, boy. Oh, brother.
Hey, they're gonna have to target us next. And if they target us, then we'll freaking get them.
Hey casters, we wanted to give you a big thank you for listening to this episode. We are excited to continue the story of this party and share this world with you. Please check out our socials on Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, and YouTube by searching up Campaign Casters. No spaces, one word, Camp AIGN Casters. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, we'd really appreciate it if you left a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen. It helps us reach more listeners and keep the investigation going.
Our theme song is Nobody's Hero by Chronophobia. A big shout out to them for allowing us to use their beautiful music. You can find them on all music platforms, including but not limited to Apple Music, iTunes, and Spotify. Have you checked out our documentary yet? Rolling the Dice is officially on YouTube. Shout out to Brandon Pierce Media for producing it. You can find him at brandonpiercemedia.com to book him today on your photography and videography needs. Our players for this campaign are Heat Chase as Sig Valang, Jake Taylor as Brian Smith, Adam Fox as Leo, Sophia Conda as Lycan, Ari Bardock Mitchell as Gael, Haven Joseph-Lyon as Nissa Stone, and me, Nicholas Bailey as Elkstor Fernandez. Our next episode will be released on January 16th.
Until next time, be careful adventuring. If you get tired, come back home.